Hi, I'm Annika Johnsons from Al Johnson's in Sister Bay. I hope you enjoy my new video series called Door County Girl. These are stories of my life, the people and places that I love, and of course how we all survive here in northern Wisconsin. You can come back as often as you like, but don't forget to subscribe to Al's YouTube channel. I'll be posting lots of really cool new videos. So let's go! We are back with another episode of Door County Girl, and I'm Annika, and this is...
I'm her brother, Rolf.
Yes, and we're going to talk a little bit today about upcoming Valentine's Day, which is Rolf's favorite holiday, because every time we were going to pound him when we were little, he would run to my mom and jump in her lap, and she'd go, "Oh, Rolf, he's such a lover boy. He's a little lover boy."
Why did you guys want to beat me up all the time? I don't get it.
I wonder why we wanted to beat you up all the time.
I don't get it.
Oh, boy.
Anyway. I'm still a lover boy.
Yeah, so in celebration of Valentine's Day coming up, I know that we drink a lot of glögg during the Christmas holiday, and that's a tradition in Sweden. And we did do an episode on glögg already, right?
Well, we mentioned it.
We mentioned it.
But this time what we're going to do, we really think that this is, throughout the winter, when it's cold out, what's better than sitting by a fire and having a glass of warm glögg. And you know what? When I was little, I remember that all the hippies, other than Dad, were the only ones that cross-country skied.
Right.
And when I used to go to the park a lot with my buddy Rick, and we'd walk and cross-country ski the trails, we'd always stumble across all the hippies out there, and they'd always have those goat skin wine flasks. And then they'd add it to the fire pot, and then they'd put booze in there, and that was their like mulled wine.
Oh,
so that's kind of reminded me, and it was all year round. So anytime they were, all snow season, I should say. So whenever they're out there, I just thought it was kind of fun to carry those wine flasks.
I don't see them very much.
Not anymore. Remember, we used to see them all the time.
Yeah,
when we used to go skiing out in Utah too, they'd sling them over their shoulder, and you'd squirt it out in your mouth like you're some kind of Roman god or something.
And Valentine's Day is the heart, but in Sweden we also have a heart for good luck. So you'll see a lot of heart motifs during Christmas, or little water in there, little heart motif mugs in the basket weave. And this is...
So much like the shamrock is a good luck charm.
Yeah, so the heart is a little good luck charm. So...
Well, this is going to be a fairly simple recipe. We're going to keep it very simple, but there's some great tried and true recipes on the back of our Al Johnson's glögg mix that we sell.
Yeah, I was just looking at that.
And what better name than Viking Blood of Winter?
Yes, Viking on the very bottom of the bottle. There's the glögg, a traditional glögg. There's a Stabur Swedish sangria, and then at the very bottom it's Viking Blood of Winter. I mean, this is a boozy drink. This is dry red wine, Swedish vodka, white rum, bourbon, dashes of bitters, and garnished with a slice of blood orange. Yes. Not just an orange, but a blood orange. And you have to heat it and serve it. That sounds delicious, too.
That does sound delicious, especially on a cold winter day. Okay, but here's what I'm going to tell you. You have a little item here that we also sell in our restaurant.
This is a little angel spiel.
And you claim to be fairly agile and fast at putting one of those together.
Yeah, I'm not good about the plastic wrapping that it comes in inside. But
well, I'm not going to give you a head start.
Okay.
So by the time I get done making the rum, I want to see if you can beat me by putting one of those together.
Okay.
So here we go.
I will try. Ready, set, go.
All right, so I'm just doing a 1-to-1 ratio here. See, I got a roadblock already. I got to peel this plastic off the top. So
the trick is you have to have fingernails to get these little buggers out.
And you don't, so. And what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to heat the... Wow, I had that on low, but I also had it dry. I'm going to heat the glögg up first, and then I'm going to add the wine, simply because I don't want to cook all the alcohol out of it. Now, you could let it simmer, and you probably wouldn't stand too terribly much of a chance of boiling it all out, but now I just have to wait.
Oh, I'm not done
You
yet.
know what? That's not going to be enough. So I'm going to add a little more to it.
You're not done already.
Well, I'm trying to drag it out so you can give you a fighting chance. You're not put together already.
It's almost put together.
And good luck finding a match.
Boop.
So we're going to go 2 and 2. And we're using a goat stew Rome red blend. But my buddy John Nelson, he told me that tried and true is a port wine. And if you're just going to go 1 and 1, I would try that myself because you don't have to add anything else to it. Now, sometimes people will add almonds to it, they'll add fruit to it. But we're just going to go with the wine. I'm going to save 1 glass so that heats up a little bit more so we don't cook all the alcohol out. You're almost done?
Maybe. I'm a very fast maneuverer. I can't do Lego. He's just like when we make puzzles.
I didn't do anything.
And he took my last piece that goes on here. I saw him.
I didn't take it.
I'm done.
You're not done. You're missing one.
I know I'm missing one. Well, this is an Englaspel. They're rotary candles from Sweden, and they come in many different, motifs. You can get giraffe circus ones. You can get skaters, skiers, angels. You can get...
Out of nowhere came some matches.
Oh,
but you're missing one.
Matches just dropped from the heavens.
You're still missing one.
I know what I am. Oh, there it is.
All right. Well, the glug is almost done. I just got to heat up the wine and do it.
This is the one thing I don't like about it when I work in the boutique. Everybody messes with these, like the little kids.
Oh.
So you go over there and these are missing and this is over there and this is over there and you're like, where did all the pieces go? But they all say we have to have a sample out. I'm like, why? You can see a picture of it on the box.
You know, it's funny, those things, when I'm closing at night, they'll run by themselves just from the heat and the...
Yeah.
But they're really supposed to be run from the convection heat of the
Well,
candle.
I have one at my house, and I leave it on my windowsill, and right below it is the heater, and so I just put it a little bit off, and it just sits and spins with the heater, and sometimes it'll spin with a fan on or air conditioning. So the heat from this little candle will make this little angel spiel spin around. These make a great little gift for someone.
It's almost like perpetual motion, of course.
I know, but then again, you know...
You got the fuel of the candle and that's it.
So,
but it's almost like a little science experiment.
Yeah. I mean, I know that you're not supposed to let little kids play with fire, and they are really cool, but you can put them by a windowsill, or like I said,
with
by
adult
something
supervision.
with a fan. Yeah, well, we used to have the one that was the tall with the angels, and it had a bell, and when it went around, it would go ting, 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 ting. Well, we didn't get those this year because of all the shipping issues and everything, so that's the only reason why we didn't have them this year, because that's super traditional.
Right.
And I remember we used to fight over who got to sit by it or light the candles.
Got to light them, yes.
Mom let us play with the matches so we could light the candles.
We are going to try to sample some of this glug, and I got you a mug.
Oh, look at my huge cup for my glug. Well, don't you worry, Rolf. I have a cup for you, too. I got your cup. So this is going to be your cup. A nice Al Johnson mug, you know?
That's a nice cup.
That is a nice cup. That's for you. Yes.
Oh, ha, ha, ha.
Yeah, it has a nice little... Ooh, yep,
it adds to my billy goat beard. All right, well, give me your mega mug over there.
This is my mega mug. That's how fast you can make glug, people. It's so easy. If you have friends over and you don't really want to have coffee and you don't really want to have a cup of tea, you're sick of saying, well, I better have decaf, bust out the glug.
And you want the kids to enjoy it with you, you can also make it minus the wine. It's equally as good.
It's very good heated up. You can throw a couple orange slices in there. You know what else they can do? They can take a cinnamon stick and just use it as a little stir stick if they wanted to, make it fancy for kids.
And like a cinnamon in there would be fantastic as well. So skål.
Skål.
It's very good.
Perfect.
Very good.
Yeah.
All right. You know what else, though? We can make some sangria with this, but I'm not a sangria guy.
I'm
I
not
don't know how to
sangria.
make it.
I know
I
how
love to drink it.
We both know how to drink sangria, and we make delicious sangria next door at our bar, the
And
Stabor.
somebody's going to show us how to make it. And we're
Yep.
going to have Kit Boots enter the
Yeah,
arena.
and I believe that Bryn created it, our bar manager, and then.
It was a little bit before Bryn's time.
Oh,
So-
was it? You
Yeah.
made
Wait.
it?
I may give it to Freddie on this one, and I'm sure if it was Mike Termini, he'll tell me and let me know that I got
So
it all
everybody,
wrong.
this is Kit Boots.
My phone's ringing already. Mike Termini wants to tell you know that he did it.
I'm not surprised.
Anyways, he's the guy that knows everything that we talk about in all our episodes.
He knows everything that we don't know.
Yeah, so we don't know how to make sangria, so we had to have him come show us how.
So this is, I mean, it's really just a take or an homage to the Spanish type of sangria. We wanted something. I think, honestly, I think Freddie says, we've got the glug. He's like, it'd be fun to do something in the summertime with it. So we basically just take our glug mix, and it's 1-to-1 with sparkling white wine. We've got this really nice cava, which is a Spanish sparkling, but you can use whatever sparkling white that you want to. Or sparkling rosé if you really want to get
For
have
kids to
some fun.
enjoy, you can almost use one of those sparkling apple ciders.
You
too,
could,
right?
yeah. Kristen Regal with that. It may be.
Ooh, a Swedish brand. That's
yeah,
a nice one.
exactly. Like the pear soda. I like the pear because
Yeah,
it's a
like
little
if you
bit
wanted
different.
to do the non-alcoholic
Right,
ones.
yep.
Yeah.
I mean, the other one that we do have too is the apple and lingonberry one.
And
Is
we
that
have
a Kristen
black
Regal?
currant
Yeah,
one.
Kristen Regal. And then we've got a current one, which is sort of a newer one that I've never tried. So I'm just gonna smash up some citrus. So we've got an orange, we got some lime, and we got some lemon.
So you don't have to be too careful about it or anything. Just
Sure.
that's kind of
Just
a dull
don't
knife.
let Rolf use the knife.
Holy cow! It's like the death knife over here.
Yeah, we're gonna have a
Okay.
Julia
So-
Childs episode.
Yeah, exactly. Luckily. Knives
For all of
are
you
pretty
old
phenomenal.
people, you'll get it because we all grew up with it.
Starch the day with the chicken.
I'm gonna move some of this so everybody can see what you're doing
Yeah, so
here.
typically we use oranges, limes, lemon at Stabor, and then there's also grapes in it that we cut up. Since we're doing sort of a Valentine's Day, I wanted to, sexy it up a bit with some strawberries here.
Are they gonna be chocolate dipped?
Now, I was thinking about that actually. I thought that would be sort of fun. So we could do
But
that.
hence the heart mugs and everything too, right? I
Yeah.
guess so. Valentine's Day is not far away. So the year goes by when the holidays are always right around the next
So
corner.
we actually sort of just get everything together like this, and then we just sort of do it like a rough chop here.
So it's
It's kinda like a
pretty
mash.
easy.
Yeah. Kind of.
And actually the citrus, we will take a little bit of this and we'll actually put the glug mixture in it so it sort of preserves it, and then we add it in as sort of the final garnish of the Stabor. And Bryn loves when it gets down low and it's just all the real citrusy stuff. She'll usually take the last bit of it. And
That's her favorite
That's
part?
because it's her favorite part. She loves it just.
So we need like a punch bowl or something, or
Okay, so what do you put this in
would
when
this
you?
work?
Well,
Are you gonna measure it?
I'm not going to worry about that. 'cause
Oh, you're
I'm
gonna
just
measure it. Okay,
I'm
gotcha.
going to do a bartending measure. I'm
Beautiful.
Wisconsin.
Well, that's right, and you are a bartender.
Oh yeah, and
Amongst
we have
other
our
things that he
little
does.
festive cups here. This is chillin' with my nomies. This is to know me is to love me.
Yeah, so we got those awesome stemless wine glasses there.
Let it gnome.
So we are going to make this really easy. I'm actually going to pour this in first because I know if you add.
So you're
wine-
adding the cava
I'm going
first.
to do the cava first, but really, if you wanted to make a big picture of it, so say you're having a little patio party, it's just 1-to-1. You could just take both bottles, go pour it in there, like your Wapatui party from the previous
Yes.
episode, which is only a Wisconsin thing.
Oh, really?
I don't think I've never heard of.
You've never heard of a Wapatui?
Well, he has.
I did when I went to college in Wisconsin, but I went to
yeah.
high school in Illinois, so.
Well, they probably have Wapatuli and the Bubblers in Wisconsin. If everybody knows what a bubbler is.
Okay, so we're sort of getting there.
I'm still sipping on my tasty glug. We're gonna have some tasty
Thanks for
sangria.
offering me a glass.
Oh boy. Ralph can borrow you his goat-faced one.
We're just gonna be really messy here, but.
All right, so I'm gonna have a little glass of summertime.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know what the tagline is for this?
No, what is it?
So what do you know what the tagline is for the Rolf's Bloody Mary? On
Big
the
and
menu?
bold, that one?
Big and bold, just like Rolf.
Oh my God. And this is the lover boy version.
No, no, it's not. That's
Got the
not.
strawberries.
We
Valentine's
need a different
Day.
tagline for that.
We're gonna sexy it up so
So
Ralph
the
can have
tagline on this is tastes like Christmas in your mouth.
Really?
Christmas in our mouth.
Something like that.
Or
Which
glasses.
now it sort
Ooh,
of sounds.
skull.
Or a glass
Skull.
of summertime.
I had my summer shandy shirt on yesterday.
That's delicious.
It's refreshing, yeah.
It's really refreshing.
You get like the citrus, and it just sitting
is
in there.
good.
It pops up. I love our Glögg mix now that we have. It's not super sweet. I think the ones we used in the
This
past
is
were
really
a
good.
little sweeter.
I've never had it.
You know what? I can say I've never had it either.
Really?
No.
It's actually probably like, Bloody Mary. Well, we've got a really great cocktail list. With Bloody Mary, Stockholm Cooler,
I want to slam it.
the Malmo Mule.
I know because we've been eating
sangria.
here and there and salty and.
But can you imagine sitting out in the in the sun?
Perfect.
Anytime
But
you're
also
home on the patio on a boat.
romantic Valentine's Day weekend.
Oh yeah.
Like here you go.
Yeah,
And you know,
For
it's
all the lover boys out there.
I tell you
It's
what,
for
anybody that
Rolf
adds that fruit
the
like that
lover
too, it looks like they
boy.
know what they're doing, and it looks like they care.
Yeah.
No, it's a good garnish.
Yeah,
nice
it's
and-
beautiful.
yeah.
It's
This
pretty.
is a great idea.
Colorful,
Yeah.
tasteful.
Yeah, and you know what? That's pretty nice too, the color. It's not like.
No.
Listen, one time my friend Casey and I went to a bar. I'm not going to say where we were, and she ordered the sangria, and she spit it back in her cup, and she thought it was the most disgusting thing she's ever tasted, and there was moldy fruit in there and everything, and she sent it back to the bartender and everything. We had to leave the bar because they kind of pegged her after that, and they were like.
So if you really wanted up the fun factor in this too, a lot of sangrias, like Spanish style sangrias, they'll add a little bit of brandy. And
Okay.
What's more Wisconsin than
But you know,
brandy,
I think
too.
sangria is getting more popular as a drink because
yeah.
I know it's been around forever, but I don't think to ever order it. But I think I would order this over
Well,
at the Stabur.
We actually had 3 different types of sangria when Stabur opened. We had this one, and then we had like a
What's this one called?
So this is the Swedish sangria. It's on our cocktail list.
So
there.
Swedish
Yeah.
sangria, and then what else?
Then we had like a traditional like Spanish style one, and then we had like this sparkling one that was sort of.
And what does the Spanish one have in it?
Spanish
Tequila?
one's just a really dark. No, it's red. It's a red wine. Sangria comes from Spain, but you can get a blanco, which is like a white wine version. Sort of what we're actually doing, except we're adding a mix into it with our Glögg
And then you
mix.
just use the same fruits, but just different.
Some will use different, but it's usually they just chop up a bunch of fruit and they sort of soak it up. Like a Wapatui, I guess, because
Right.
you do have it all there.
Yeah,
And,
there would
And you
even-
could just you could do it bartender style, or you could do it in a punch bowl.
oh yeah, the
or-
punch bowl. You
You
could
know
make
what would be
something.
good?
It'd be a fun sort of summer. I'm having people
This,
over.
Yeah.
this, you
You
know
know.
what? This deserves like a July sunset.
Yes.
Just sit out there and
Yeah.
Just
After
relax.
work and it's hot out, you're
It's-
gonna have a little.
well, and you get the effervescence from the sparkling wine too, which makes it really nice.
And even in the fall, it would be great with apple cider a little bit, and the Glögg maybe a little apple cider in
I
there.
finished mine. That was good.
The fruit.
That was delicious.
Jeez, Rolf.
It was good. It was really, really good.
My glass says, "Know me
I'm
is to
I'm
love
milking
me.
mine because I really
To know
like
me
it.
is to love.
To
What did I
know
have?
me is to love me."
I got
And
let it
I'm
know.
chilling with my nomies. Anyway, I just love
Well-
all these.
Well, now I'm
This
drinking
is the festive
warm stuff
time of
again.
year that
I
we
know.
can spend time with my 2 favorite friends. Aw.
There you go.
And Valentine's Day. Anyway, thank you for joining us for another episode of Door
Thank
County
you,
Girl.
Kit, for
and
joining
thank
us.
you, Kit, for
Yeah,
coming in and
always a
teaching
fun
Rolf and
time.
I how to do something
Yeah.
different.
I don't know if you could chopped up fruit and done what I did. That's all right.
If I need some fruit chopped up, I'll call
Yeah,
you.
call
Just call
Kit.
me anytime.
We'll call
Give me
you
a
up.
really dull knife.
Yep.
and then
We'll
chop
Supply
up some
everything
fruit,
but
yeah.
the fruit.
So anyhow, don't forget to like and subscribe to Door County Girl, and until we meet again.
Yeah. Oh, the other side note too. We didn't really talk about this, but we are on a new year of Door County Girl. We made it a whole year of Door County Girl episodes. So thank you everybody
Yeah.
for watching and
No
and doing
wonder
it.
we're having a festive. Rolf doesn't have anything to scold with anymore.
Well, I got my-
Oh, he's got a little of that. So this is to 1 year of
1
Door
year
County
of
Girl,
Door
and
County
thank you
Girl.
for
Thank you.
creating it, Kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, no,
And this
And
is
John
cheers
and
to
Bill
Bill and John.
Thank you very, very much.
Who is the mastermind behind it. You don't get to see them very often, but they're back there waiting for their sangria and their Glögg too.
All right. Well,
Oh, and
cheers
by
to
the way-
everybody out there.
Didn't we serve our Glögg at the winter?
Yeah.
The Glögg, yes,
Yeah,
at the
it was-
John's what's
So John
the market.
Nelson and Bill Yeoman here, they had a winter market, right? You did?
Chris Kindle Market.
Chris Kingle Market. And they served Glögg.
Yep.
And I guess it was a really big hit. People loved it.
I was there. I had a glass. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
I did too. I like the collector's. You got the collector's thermal glug.
Because you were outside and it was cold
Oh,
and it
it
was
was
something
beautiful.
really.
The weather was perfect.
So gorgeous and picturesque.
It's like they designed it.
Rockwell.
Yeah.
It's nice to have a little hot toddy or a hot cup of glug when you're walking around outside.
Glug was the secret.
Ah, awesome.
All right, well.
All right, well, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. And get yourself a bottle of glug or make some sangria and some hot glug and cozy up with your little lover boys or your lover girls. Right, Rolf?
Yeah.
Or your lover dogs.
My lover dog.
There you go.
Skull one more time, and
Hey,
Hey-do.
Thanks for watching Door County Girl. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you next time.